Alright, good day, hi, and welcome. Alright, I replaced that light bulb yesterday. It burnt out again. Must be a problem. It's starting anyway. Not the best fire, but I'll leave that open just a little bit. Okay, note to self. Don't forget my tomahawk in the bush again. I forgot my pippin foot tomahawk in the bush. Warning graphic, if you're going to look away now. There's today's otter on the ground. Very nice little otter. Again, once again, just to power these 330 traps with the water coming off of them. That's how hard they hit. That would have been pretty instantaneous, but that is a really nice little otter. I think that's the smallest. I don't know if that's the smallest. It'd be pretty close to the smallest one. That's otter number 5 anyway. I caught him in a beaver set actually. But speaking of beavers, how's this looking? Looking pretty good. Yeah, hopefully that don't pull the staples out. One night, properly fresh. You can see how dark it is here. That's telling you that this is pretty much a prime pelt. Nice. My other 2 beavers, these ones are really nice too, so these ones are prime. They've been out hanging all morning, so they're pretty much dry. So I'm gonna go flesh these 2 guys, hopefully get them up tonight. My method that I'm doing is once I flush them and put them up, what I do is I try to make sure that I leave them in overnight just to get that initial drying. Then I'm going to take them outside for the remainder. It'll be in about 2 weeks or so. This one's going to the fur trade, so these 2 are going to make it to the fur trade, and the other one out in the freezer. I got one more beaver left out in the freezer, and then I don't know if he'll make it to the fur trade. That'll be a pretty close call, because that's only 2 weeks away for the first pickup. So he might go on the second batch. We'll find out, because the otters take a long time to dry. But anyway, I don't know if I'm going to get him skinned today. Definitely going to get him skinned tomorrow, and if I can flesh him tomorrow, whatever. Just to cycle out what I'm going. But anyway, I think I have enough beaver stretchers to finish the other 3 beaver pelts, and away I go. So hopefully this beaver pelt isn't going to... The staples do appear to be in, but you can see how much it did dry. So I'm not going to touch it too much. I'm just going to leave it, because I don't want it to go like that. This beaver, like I say, they're still... Yeah, he dried up quite a bit, so he's going to dry a little bit more, that's for sure. But you can see how quick these beaver hoops dry. Like, they work really, really well. So my recommendation, although it doesn't smell the best, the very first drying, or the very first night, maybe bring them, leave the pelt inside to get the initial drying, and then put them outside. So that way they're not taking on water or whatever, or freezing before they get a chance to dry properly. But there you go. That looks really good. That one looks really good. Still a little bit of fat left, but not too bad. Pretty much got all. You can never get it all, but that's a pretty clean pelt. You can see the sides, how perfect they are from that pulling scraper there. That thing works so well. It works very well around the legs too. There we go.